everyone, it's Aditi here. Today, we're going to be creating a Python project, the Taxonomy Dictionary. So let's get started. Okay, let's create a dictionary in one way. I'm going to be naming our dictionary as my list, and to specify the values, the key names and values in our dictionary, I'm going to say space, equal sign, space, curly braces. And inside these curly braces, I'm going to specify our key names and our values. For this dictionary, we're going to be writing the taxonomy for a lion, and I'm going to be using the first 4 key names in the taxonomy. So that's kingdom, phylum, class, and order. To specify the values under these key names or under these headings, I'm going to put a colon, space, and in quotation marks its value. So for a lion, its kingdom is Animalia. Its phylum is Chordata. Its class is Mammalia. And its order is Carnivora. So you might be wondering what's going wrong in our dictionary. It's simply that we haven't said or we haven't specified that these are separate values. To say that these are separate values under separate key names, we have to put a comma. So after each key name and value specified, we're going to put a comma. So that's it. These are our key names: kingdom, phylum, class, and order. And these are the values under those key names: Animalia, Chordata, Mammalia, and Carnivora. Let's print out our list. So I'm going to say print, inside our brackets, the name of our list, with the name of our dictionary, which is my list. To run this, I'm going to press Ctrl R, which is just a shortcut, and we can see over here in the console that we've got kingdom, Animalia, which we can see over here, phylum Chordata, class Mammalia, and order Carnivora. Now we're going to create a dictionary in another way. First, we're going to start by writing the name of our dictionary, which is my list, space equals space. And instead of putting our curly braces like last time, we're going to be using the dictionary function, which is dict, brackets. And inside our brackets, to specify our key names, we're not going to use our quotation marks. So kingdom, space equals space. And our values, we're going to put it inside quotation marks. So the assigned value for the key name kingdom is Animalia. And once again, to separate our key names and values, we're going to use commas. So once again, the next key name is phylum, space equals space, in quotation marks, Chordata. And I'm not going to be using class because it seems to be identifying it as a function of some sort in Python. So I'm going to be using the next one, order, space equals space, in quotation marks, Carnivora. So this is our dictionary, and let's print out our dictionary. So call out the same function as last time, print, and the name of our dictionary, which is my list. I will run this, Ctrl R, and we've got it. So kingdom is Animalia, which you can see here. Phylum is Chordata, and order Carnivora. Right now, I have the key names and the values in our dictionary. But what if I want to retrieve information? This information is going to be the value from my dictionary. I want to retrieve the value, but I only have the name of my heading, my key name. So let's try to see how we can do that in Python. So to do this, I'm going to say print. And inside our brackets, inside the print function, we're going to put the name of our dictionary, which is my list. And in square brackets, I will write down the name of the key name, which I want to find the value of. So the key name I want to find the value of is kingdom. And hopefully, if this is correct, I'm going to be receiving the value Animalia. This is just to see that if an update has been made, we're able to know for sure if the value under the key name has been updated. So, yep, we got Animalia. If we write down order, we should be able to get Carnivora. And we got it. We have our dictionary, but it seems like someone has written the wrong information about the taxonomy of the lion. Instead of the value under kingdom being Animalia, it's fungi. So we're going to be updating our dictionary to make it accurate. To do this, I'm going to put the name of our dictionary, which is my list, and inside a square brackets, within quotation marks, we're going to write the name of our key name, which is kingdom. And I want the value to be replaced as Animalia instead of fungi. So I'm going to put space equals space and in quotation marks the Animalia. So let's see if this changes. So we're going to put print my list. So yeah, we've got kingdom as Animalia instead of it being fungi. For my dictionary, I want to retrieve the names of the key names, the names of our headings in our taxonomy. So to do this, I'm going to say for x in the name of our dictionary, which is my list. The reason why I'm putting x is because it's a variable for key names. So for space x, space in, space the name of our dictionary, which is my list, colon, and when we put an enter, just make sure that we have indented it, so there should be a space from the beginning of the line. We're going to say print the value x, which are the key names. So let's see if this works. Yeah, so we've got kingdom, phylum, and order, just the names of our key names without their respective values. From our dictionary, I want to retrieve specific key names. I want to retrieve the first key name, which is kingdom. To do this, I have to create a new variable. I'll name this as first key name, space equals space, and I'll call out the list function. So inside the list function, inside our brackets, we're going to put the name of our dictionary, which is my list, full stop, keys, which means that it will be creating a list of the various keys in our dictionary. But of course, we want a specific key name. So outside of the function of the list function, in our square brackets, we're going to say 0. Why 0? In Python, when instead of saying the first value, we're going to use the number 0. So you can imagine if we want to call out the second value, this is the second key name, we need to put 1. So it's 1 less than its original position. So let's print out our first key name. So let's print out our first key name. Yeah, you can see we got kingdom. So if I want to print out the second key name, I have to put 1 less than its original position. So 1. I got phylum. So for the third one, I have to use 1 less, which is 2. I got order. I want to print out specific values from our dictionary. So unlike calling out the first key name, we're going to get our first value. So to do that, it's pretty much the same. We're going to write the name of our variable as first value space equals space. Once again, call out the list function, so list brackets. Inside of that, we're going to write the name of our dictionary, which is my list, full stop. Here's where it's different. So instead of putting keys, we're going to say values because it's not a key name. We're trying to get our values. Empty bracket sign. Outside the list function, inside square brackets, we're going to call out 0 because once again, the position of the first value is 0 in Python. So we're going to say print first value. Yeah, we got Animalia. So if I want to print out our second value, it's going to be 1 less, which is 1 Cordata. So you get the idea. Check if a key exists in our dictionary. We're going to use if-else statements. So we'll say if space, in quotation marks, the names of one of our keys. I'm going to use order. So if order space exists in, so in space, the name of our dictionary, my list, colon, enter. So when we put that in our next line, we want that to be indented. So there should be a few spaces, 4 spaces. And we're going to say print, in quotation mark, yes, it exists. Else, colon, enter, it should be indented, print, no, it does not exist. So let's check if order exists in our dictionary. Yes, it exists. This doesn't work for our values. So if I say Animalia, it should say no because it only identifies the key names in our dictionary. The length of our dictionary, we're going to be using the len function. To do that, first we're going to say print. Inside our brackets, we'll say len. To call out the function, we need another set of brackets. Inside this set of brackets, we need to put the name of our dictionary, which is my list. We should be expecting to get 3 as the length of our dictionary because we have 3 pairs or 3 sets of key names and values. So let's run this. We get a 3. So if we update our dictionary and we say name, comma, name equals lion, we should get 4 as our length. Now I want to be adding a few key names and values into our dictionary. So just like updating one of the values from our dictionary, when we call out a new key name which cannot be identified in our dictionary, it simply takes it as a new key name and a new value. So in overall, the length of our dictionary is going to be increased. To do this, we have to write the name of our dictionary, which is my list, and in a pair of square brackets, in quotation marks, we're going to put class space equals, in quotation marks, mammalia. And I want to add a few more values, so I'm just going to copy and paste this. I want family to be Felidae, genus to be Panthera, and species to be Leo for lion. So this is the entire taxonomy of the lion. Now we're going to say print my list, so hopefully we should have an updated dictionary. Yeah, so we've got kingdom as Animalia, phylum, order, but we also have our class, family, genus, and finally species. So we've got our entire updated dictionary with a new pair of items. Somebody tampered with our dictionary once again. They've added an unnecessary value into our taxonomy dictionary. I think you might identify it's this one, which is name equals a lion. So I want to remove that item from our dictionary. To do this, I have to use, I have to say the name of our dictionary, my list, full stop. To delete items, we're going to use pop, the pop function. it sounds quite funny. So pop, and inside our brackets we're going to put name. So let's print our new dictionary, my list. And yeah, we don't have the name equals line anymore. So without this function, if we were to print our list, we would have name equals line. We've had the joy and the fun of making our dictionary, but what if we want to delete the entire dictionary? So deleting the entire dictionary. We're going to say my list, which is the name of our dictionary, dot clear, a pair of empty brackets, and we're going to say print the name of our list, and it's not going to exist anymore. Yeah, that's all we have. View what we have learned today in creating our taxonomy dictionary. We have learned how to create a dictionary in 2 ways: to print the values in our dictionary, to update our dictionary, specifically the values, to print an entire dictionary, how to print all the key names in our dictionary, print individual key names, print individual values, check to see if a key exists, get the length of our dictionary, add items into our dictionary, delete items from our dictionary, and also deleting our entire dictionary. And some of the functions we've used today are the dict function, the list function, and the length function. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Have a great day ahead.